Hi there and welcome back to another round of Inside FNM Wrestling. I'm Brad Weltmer here for GoDiplomats.com alongside Franklin Marshall head wrestling coach Mike Rogers. Mike, thanks for sitting down here with us today.
Yep.
So last Thursday your team wrapped up the regular season. You traveled to Millersville, came back to your fifth straight win over them in the Rupp Cup. So the match was a little bit closer than what it had been in years past, but your team still looked pretty strong, coming away with a 24-12 win. So just recap that match a little bit for us.
Yeah, I mean, I think we went out there and did a good job of just setting the pace and the tone of each match. Even the ones we lost, I mean, we were going after it. At 74, we were winning that one. We got pinned, and then heavyweight was in overtime. So those two matches could have went our way as well. But I think overall our guys did a great job of, again, just pushing the pace and getting after their techniques. And it was nice to see them finish off strong, finish off our dual meet season with a win. The Rupp Cup is something that we take a lot of pride in. It's something we want to hang our hat on, every season and to wrap that up with a win. And I think, like I said, each weight we did a great job of, just setting the tone and the pace, and we had made some improvements in some weight classes. I think our guys made some progress in some of their techniques that we've been working on. It was a nice match to kind of see them make improvements this late in the season and going into the postseason stuff.
And then it seems hard to believe, but we're just a little over a week away from the start of the EIWA Championships. They're hosted by Lehigh this year. Talk a little bit about what your team's been doing to prepare for that and what the expectations are going into that tournament.
Really nothing much different. I think one of the mistakes people make is they start doing everything different going because it's postseason. We try to look at it as any other event. I mean, obviously there's a lot more on the line in terms of it's the NCAA qualifier and level competition, and our conference is really tough. But you can only prepare as much as you can, for the event. So you did change everything. We're pushing a little bit hard this week, and we'll start backing off after Thursday, Friday. We'll start, the week leading into conference. It's more just maintaining weight and getting guys healthy and making them feel good. So we're pushing this week pretty hard. Getting that last bit of cardio training and any last minute adjustments we can make. We're not tweaking anything too big. It's little adjustments here or there. But really, it's just more the mental part of it, that they have the right mindset going into that tournament, that whether they're seeded or non-seeded or they hit a top-ranked guy or not, it doesn't really matter. You got to take one match at a time and go through the process. And I think we have a good group of kids that have the mindset and the ability to do well there. So it all depends on how they handle that type of atmosphere. You're going against some of the best teams in the country. You got Lehigh that just beat Ohio State. You got Cornell. That's our conference, and that's a pretty tough conference to go through. But also, if you go in there with the mindset, that's a great opportunity to knock off some top guys, and what better opportunity to face some of the best kids in the country, and in a great environment in Lehigh. They're going to bring a great crowd to the venue, and they're great facilities, so it's going to be a great crowd, lot of energy. So I think our guys in wrestling Lehigh this year at Lehigh, I think is going to help us to kind of have an idea of what they're expecting, what they're walking into. So I don't think it's going to be anything too new to them. So it's going to be interesting how our young guys, our freshmen, handle it. The first time in that conference could be a little bit overwhelming if they look at the big picture. Like I said, just looking at one match, one period, one situation at a time. If you do that, it's not so intimidating.
Great. Thanks for sitting down here to talk with us, and good luck at the tournament.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in. Check back with GoDiplomats.com next week for a preview of the EIWA Championships. Also, don't forget to like FNM Wrestling on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, and subscribe to the GoDiplomats YouTube page.